Hello and welcome to the Gerkinman Monthly for September. For those of you who are new subscribers, this is where I talk about upcoming projects and all that sort of jazz. My next major release, The Client Is Always Right, is going along really nicely and I'm really happy with it. I think it might be my best work to date. I'm roughly about halfway through the project at the moment as far as final animation is concerned, but things have sort of stopped for the last week for reasons I'll get to shortly. But to prove that it is coming along, here's a new clip.
Hey buddy, how are you going with that poster? That's the spirit. Anywho, I'm done for the day. I guess I'll see you in the morning. Laters!
I'm hoping to have The Client Is Always Right out by sometime in mid-October. So why have things stalled a little? Well, I've been contacted by one of YouTube's major networks about developing an original series or some shorts for them. Most of this week was spent writing the pitch, coming up with new characters, and episode outlines for the series. Will the series be picked up? I don't know. If things don't work out with this particular network, I might try shopping it around some other networks, and if that doesn't work out, I might end up doing it myself. Or hey, maybe I'll even end up working on it with one of you fine people at home. Something else I'd like to talk to you all about is speed painting. I was actually hoping to do some of these for some upcoming pixel art pieces. I've only done one of these so far, and I'd like to do one for every game that I finish. Put it up on my Tumblr along with a little write-up. It's also something where, if this series does get picked up, I would like to do all the title cards in this particular style. So what do you guys think? Is speed paint something you would want to see on my channel? Let me know in the comments below. Now for some Q&A. Carbon Water wants to know, why are you so handsome? I just am. KTH77 wants to know, how do we animators keep motivated? And how do you soldier on when you're with your first project, when you know you're going to get a lot of flack for it? This is going to be different from person to person. I was terrible when I started. In fact, I feel like only now, 11 years later, that I'm actually getting to the point where I'm proud of the work that I do. You're always going to get flack when you start out and you're learning, but you need to listen to what people are saying, no matter how harsh it is, because there's always things that will bring up that could help you improve as an artist or an animator or whatever it is you want to be. As far as staying motivated goes, I don't really know. That's another thing that changes from person to person. I guess in the end it all depends on why you're doing it in the first place. I get my motivation from the sense of accomplishment I get once something's finished. Other people get their motivation from other things. So it's really, I think that it's different on a person by person basis personally. Laserhead wants to know, have you ever owned a kangaroo? No, I haven't, but I have eaten it, and it's quite delicious. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you learned something, and see you next time. Adios. Something else I'd like to talk to you about. Blah, 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 blah.